Hello, it's Tom Butts with Accelerated Concepts, and today I'm going to show you how to demonstrate the AT&T VPN Gateway 8300 with a USB cellular radio. You'll need three things: the 8300, you'll need a USB radio, this is the AT&T Beam, and you'll need a SIM card, standard 2FF SIM. When we come back, we'll show you how to insert the SIM into the USB cellular card. Thank you. Okay, I've punched the SIM out of the holder card, and what we're going to do is open up the Beam. It's got a little door on the back. And you'll notice there's a little icon here which tells us how to insert the SIM. So it's always chip down, notch in alignment, slide it in, put the cover back on. Now we need to put this in one of the USB ports of the VPN gateway. We can pick any of the three we want. Okay, I'm going to take you through what you should see on the LEDs of the 8300, but step one is how do we get all the devices hooked up to it. So the way it's configured is WAN 1, which is the first WAN port, is set up for DHCP broadband. So we're going to plug that in. If you don't have that, don't worry. This is the USB radio. We're going to stick that in any of the USB ports in the back and plug the unit in. If you don't have a broadband connection, this unit will automatically use the cellular card, and we'll tell you what the LED should look like in both states right when we come back. Okay, so we have a broadband connection. So you'll notice what we've got is the power light, that will always be on, the online light, the VPN's lit, and USB is lit. And this tells us we have a USB modem. So if you have a broadband and a cellular connection, just remove the broadband connection by removing the Ethernet cable. And what you'll see is the LEDs will change. The VPN light will go off, the online light goes off, and about a minute later, the unit will automatically connect over to the cellular card. So we'll be right back and show you what those LEDs look like. Okay, we're back, and you'll notice that the online light is blinking. That tells you that the VPN gateway is using the backup connection. The VPN light is still lit, the USB light is still lit, and again, the USB will stay lit, same as the power through most of the demonstration. If you want to take it back to broadband, you plug the Ethernet cable back in, but the current settings on the VPN gateway take about 5 minutes to fail back over to the broadband connection, and it does that just in case the broadband connection has any flap to it, so it's not stable yet. So it waits till it's absolutely stable, then it'll switch it back. When we come back, we'll show you what the demonstration looks like, how you can look at the graphical user interface of the 8300 and the ARMT Management Center. Thanks for watching. So let me take you through the graphical user interface of the 8300 and also the demo. First thing you want to do is type att-vpngateway.att.com. Hit the enter key and you'll be connected to the interface. Now I've plugged my laptop into the back of the 8300. Any LAN port will do. It doesn't require any specific one. If that does not resolve for whatever reason, the address to the interface is always 10.10.10.1 on these demo boxes, so you can get there by IP address. Once we've got into there, let's go do the demo, which is attdemo.accns.com, and you'll see a little speed test. Now if that doesn't work, go over and type 172.16.16.16. and that's the same interface if the DNS doesn't work. It should work in all cases, but just in case. Now we click the speed test button, and we're going to run a test across the VPN. Now you're going to see really big numbers because we're connected via broadband. We'll do the same test here with cellular, but the box is capable of 150 megabits of encryption, so we're not even really testing this box at this point. So let's go back to the interface. We're going to disconnect the Ethernet cable. So now we've just lost our broadband connection. And what you'll see is the device will quickly figure out the VPN is down, it will figure out that the Ethernet is down, and it'll do a reconnect with the connection. So right away, hit the connect button, saying I want to reconnect. And if you weren't sitting on the graphical interface, this would automatically do it without you. Since we're sitting on the interface, it does that. So if you want to run the demo without the graphical interface, the bounce between interfaces will happen all the time. So it's reconnected, and you'll notice the VPN light is lit, and boom, we're in backup mode. So let's go run the same demo on our speed test command. This is across the LTE network. Not quite as fast as the other one, but very good throughput. We have about 2 bars of signal strength here, so this is not the best that AT&T's network will do. If we were closer to the tower, it would be even better, but 8 meg is pretty darn good. And looks like about 6 meg down. So that's the demo. As the final part of the demo, we're going to show you how to get to the AT&T management system associated with the VPN gateway service. It's called ARMT. So you come to the top and it's https://armt.att.com. Now you'll be prompted for credentials. These are service manager credentials. I'll type mine in. And now I'm on the service. Now, step one is I need to get to my account, and hopefully the ID that you're given is only have your account in there. But the one we want to get to is this AC VPN DEM account. So we're on the dashboard, and the dashboard will show you where your devices are located, which ones are in trouble. And this is the only device we have that's currently got a trouble ticket open. It's down, and this is a different demo unit. We don't care about that. So we're going to go up to devices. Now that we're in devices, we see this USB modem video demo unit. That's the one we're testing today. And this 8300 demo device. This connection is 8300 to 8300. So it's a very inexpensive VPN solution. So let's go into our USB modem based unit. And you can see it's located. Here I am in Tampa, Florida. And here's all the information associated with the connection, what level my code is, what's going on with my tunnels, etc. And if you want to see more detail, you can go over to Pages and Events. And this is the nerdy detail some people want to see. But what you'll see is, here's us doing all the disconnect to the WAN interface. So you can see here, hey, I went from ETH1 to WAN 0. That's us changing to the cellular connection, reestablishing tunnels, and then going back to Ethernet from the cellular connection and reestablishing those tunnels. Now, we can also affect change on this device. So if we go back up and click on the device and say, hey, I need to do something to this device. It's acting funny. I'm going to reboot it. Or I just changed its profile. Tell it to go get its config. Or I want it to ping something, or check its firmware, or do a trace route, or bounce the tunnel. All of those commands are available to an admin looking at these. There's also a user view where they can see everything that's going on with it, but not affect change. We won't do any of those changes here. But again, it gives you an idea of all the things that are going on. Secondarily, you can set up events, which will create alerts and send out alerts to let you know that this device is in trouble. So this is a complimentary service that comes with all of the AT&T, Anira, and AVTS solutions. So look into it, make sure your customer sees it. Any questions, we'll give you some addresses and phone numbers to contact us.